Our world has real people with real problems. Let's talk about it.
This video is to bring awareness to injustices in our community. I mean no harm to the family nor friends of the victims. All information included is public knowledge and was gathered by the local news outlets. Let's Talk About It bears nor allows no malice towards anyone discussed in these videos. These videos are not created to motivate any attacks, cause any harm, nor no deep-seated meanness. Please be respectful when responding. If you can't bear to do this, this may not be the channel for you. Valeesha Duncan, a mother simply pulling in from work, home, known to us as a safe place, then boldly ambushed by an unknown assassin, grounding her to her resting place, leaving her family and friends alarmed and seeking justice. So greetings everyone. Thank you for joining in with Kimberly and Let's Talk About It, an open platform of communication where anything can be served without judgment. This evening we're going to be discussing the story about Miss Valeesha Duncan. I hope that I'm pronouncing her first name right, but she's the young lady out of Texas that was returning home from work, pulled up in her driveway and was shot multiple times. Let me give a brief commercial and then we'll be right back with more Let's Talk About It. Shop Kimberly's Closet, created by a simple chick, encouraging all queens, ladies, and sisters to boldly create an expression of themselves through street fashion at an affordable price. Be sure to select items that will cause you to beware of yourself. Love it, snap it, and share it. Ladies, you can have whatever you like now and pay later with Afterpay at checkout. All of that at shopkimberlyscloset.com. Okay, so the title of this story is called Strip Club Worker Fired Upon 50 Times as She Came Home from Job. And this is out of the Fort Worth Star Telegram. The story states that a 31-year-old mother, Miss Valeesha Duncan, who was simply returning home from her job at Club Onks, a gentleman's club, at the time of around 5:30 a.m., according to Houston Chronicles, which is something we do every day. We return home from our jobs. Investigators determined an unknown suspect got out of a dark colored sedan, and as Valeesha pulled into her garage, she was shot at 50 times, allegedly. At the time of the shooting, no one was home, although a neighbor who lives in the area could allegedly hear the gunfire, but was too scared to even look out the windows. When the deputies did discover Valeesha's body, she was shot multiple times in the garage next to her car with the windows that were also riddled with bullet holes. They say that this baby died immediately. Now, she do have an 11-year-old son, is stated in the story, and her son's father said that he's questioning the shooting because he just don't understand why Valeesha was killed. He told KTRK that she was a very sweet person and she didn't get into altercations, and that he just believed that there's something else behind this whole situation. Okay, so let's just get into the topic, okay? This was an overkill. And Valeesha, this young lady, whatever the purpose was, she didn't deserve that. And just as a woman, to be in a position to where it's not safe to go to a place known as your home, that's crazy. And it's unknown if this was an intentional act, if someone followed her home, or if someone knew her routine and was just sitting there waiting on her to get home. But what we do know is for a person to shoot 50 rounds, that's a bold statement for someone to fear not being caught. That means that this person, whoever did this, most definitely wanted this baby dead. And just the fact that men has lost all respect for a woman's worth. I'm going to share a portion of my story with you guys, just a little bit, because my story is the reason why I talk about these tragedies. So I'm 49 years old today. I was 17 years old when this happened, but it was 32 years ago. My mother was shot up just like this baby. It was a total of 50 rounds exactly. The only difference is she was in the back seat of the vehicle, all by the hands of some men. The worst part is that it was orchestrated by someone who my mom knew. I mean, we all knew. But I'm going to put the link in the description box because I'm getting emotional talking about it and I don't want to go there. And I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt the story I was talking about. But that's all that I'm going to give y'all. So if you guys want to listen to the story, you're more than welcome. It's not everything, but it's a lot of details. And we just talked about this 2 years ago, which was 30 years to the exact date. That's how long it took me and my sisters and brothers to talk about this again. So I know that this is going to be extremely hard for this family. And I want y'all to keep them up in y'all prayers, especially her son, because he's going to need it. And thank you guys for just taking the time out to listen to me. And I'm going to close on that note. If there's something that you guys would like to discuss on my channel, KLetsTalkAboutIt.com, go to the contact link and shop KimberlyCloset.com. Please support. And until next time, our world has real people with real problems. And we're going to talk about it.
Our world has real people with real problems. Let's talk about it.